Okay, so today I'm gonna be doing like a get ready with me slash catch up video. I'm gonna just do my video and do my makeup at the same time. So yeah, I'm using mostly Elf products like the mascara and the brushes are mostly Elf. And this brand, I don't know. It says Beauty Evolved blender and shadow. It's like a two-in-one brush. And the NYX palette. Not gonna be using a whole lot of colors today, but we'll see what happens. Basically, I took a break from YouTube and like social media for a minute because I just didn't feel like I had like anything valid or whatever to share with all the craziness going on in the world. My mirror's down here. Me looking at that. Like all the craziness going on in the world, um, and like I'm starting off like right here with all the craziness going on in the world. I'm just like, do people really care about my videos? Like, am I really posting anything valid to like say to people? You know, like, is it really important? And I just feel like I was posting online as a way to just sort of keep up with the demands of social media, because the way YouTube is now, like you used to be able to just post a video or two a week and have a decent fan base and have people to talk to you and stuff. But now it's a bit different. I feel like YouTube is just sort of like pushing its creators to post maybe like once or twice a day instead of a week, and it takes time to like look for content or anything. It really does. And I just didn't want to post things just to post things if they weren't really valid, if they didn't have meaning or anything. And I don't know. Just yeah. I've been focusing on creating new collections for Rain's Wonderland, jewelry mostly, and like hair bows, and like all my chokers sold out. So I've been like getting supplies to make more, but mostly like my suppliers are mostly like overseas. So when I order something in like August or September, I often don't receive it until like November, December, or like sometimes even like up until January. So I'm just now starting to get some of my supplies that I wanted to work on things for, and now like make posts on social media about it when it's relevant, and everything like that. I've also been focused on like my art more as far as painting, trying to get back into that because I really do enjoy painting, and it's not just a pastime for me, it really is a passion. But I decided to paint in a way that is like more, I wouldn't say productive per se, but like I just wanted to paint in a way that is like more, I don't know, a way that kind of helps people a little bit. So I started Spooky Dark Girls to showcase art that has alternative women of color in it, as well as like just sort of play around with different styles, like fantasy and horror, and I don't know, like all sort of things that just sort of inspire me. And I'm trying to learn more watercolor techniques so that I'm not just sticking to this style that I learned almost 10 years ago when I first started painting. I'm learning other things too. So I really like that as well. And I'm like wanting to expand more on my art. And I made it a digital download shop just so that I wouldn't have to worry about printing and shipping and handling and packages getting lost in the mail and all that crazy stuff that I already have to deal with in my other shop. Um, so, yeah. that's basically what I've been up to. I haven't really been modeling much lately. Maybe that's another video in and of itself, like why I don't model as much as I used to, or whatever. But I just don't do it anymore. I don't feel like dealing with the drama. There are some people that I love working with, and I will work with them anytime they want to work together on a project. And like people that I'm mutual friends with, I'll work with them. Let me reach for my eyeliner. Like people that I'm mutual friends with that recommend me to shoot with other people, like I'll work with them. Like they're cool. And people who I've worked with in the past, like I'll work with them again. And people who are connected to people who I already know, like I'll work with them, no problem. But sorry about that. But when it comes to a lot of people that approach me on social media or on my Model Mayhem accounts, I'm not really interested in working with a lot of them. I haven't applied to like any casting calls or anything. I haven't posted any availability notices or like whatever. I don't really want to like deal with it and stuff. So yeah. And then this is how my makeup looks today. I might put on lipstick. This is like a deep red by e.l.f. It's called Berry Black. Again, this is not sponsored. The stuff I bought myself. No one's paying me to promote for them. Okay, so it matches. I don't know where my black eyeliner is, and I have like a million of them, but I didn't put it aside for me to do the video. So yeah. And I'm getting my mirror to check, cause yeah, I would put on eyebrows, but I don't know where my eyeliner is, and it kind of sucks trying to do it with eyeshadow, so I just like won't do that today. And it's just like a very simple, like it's purple, pink, red, and like a really dark blue and black. So I post like pictures of it and stuff on Instagram or whatever. But basically that's what I've been up to. I've been focusing on like painting and making jewelry and hair bows and stuff. Excuse me. I haven't really been making much clothing lately because I don't have the space to store a lot of clothing. Hold on. I don't have like a lot of space to store the camera. My laptop is over here, so that's like where I check the screen. But like I don't have the space to store a whole lot of like clothing that doesn't sell, and I really don't feel like dealing with the hassle that comes with sizing and custom orders, because if somebody orders something that's a custom order that I make specifically for their sizes and they decide they didn't want it anymore, and Etsy has this new policy that's like love it or money back guaranteed. Obviously there's restrictions with that, like sanitary items, soap, shampoo, if people buy lingerie or underwear or socks or anything, you can't really return that. And digital downloads you can't return because as soon as you buy it, it automatically downloads, and once you have it, you have it. You can't really get it back. But when it comes to other things, I just don't want to have to try and sell something that I made for somebody else and hope that other people like it and they happen to fit in those measurements, because that's a problem that I had with my first Halloween collection, is that I made it for a runway show, and while it was fun and I enjoyed doing it, I pretty much got the fabric from a little bit of here and a little bit of there. Some of it I got online, some of it I got at like a few different fabric stores locally, and some of it is just like has been given to me. And when I tried to like track down all those places where I got the fabric from, a lot of those places don't sell the fabric anymore, and they come out with a new Halloween collection every year, and prints are always changing, and some of the designers of those prints no longer like have shops or studios or whatever to work in. So it was just such a hassle that I just don't want to deal with it anymore. Um, I might start doing it again maybe like a year or so, but right now I'm just gonna stick to the small stuff because it's easier to photograph and I don't have to worry about space so much. Because also, like, I can sell jewelry and accessories so much easier at craft shows and other places because it's something that can all fit on the table. But like when I start making clothing, I'm gonna need to get like a clothing line and like a full size mirror and maybe like one of those portable changing areas and stuff. And I just don't want to deal with that type of hassle. And also, I see a lot of was I would say like big box stores like Forever 21, H&M. They are notorious for stealing from small designers. And like you can sue them if you have the money to, but oftentimes small businesses don't have the money to sue. And like even when you do sue, you might win $1 million, but like by the time everything's said and done, they've already made millions off that design, or sometimes even billions, to the point where like, yeah, we'll give you $1 million, but it's a drop in a bucket compared to the money that we've already made on this design sold worldwide. So yeah, and I'm just like, I just don't want to deal with the stress of that all right now, and I don't have the space to set up like a fashion backdrop. And trying to schedule models for shoots is such a pain in the butt. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with professional models, your friends, amateur models, whether you're looking on Model Mayhem, an agency, or or like your friends or family or whatever. Like booking models is such a hassle. Like I had to cancel my first photo shoot like 2 days before because everybody canceled on me, even though I booked everybody like weeks in advance, and I got more models than I needed. So I only needed like 8 to 10 models, or not even that much. But I contacted at least 20 different people in my area. I sent messages, emails, contacted people on social media, and it was just like such a hassle that I had to cancel the 2 days before. And I was working with a professional photographer, so it's not just me and it's not just my time; it's somebody else involved. And then I had to reschedule and do everything again, contacted like at least 20 to 30 different people, combination of my friends, models on Model Mayhem, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. A few people didn't respond to me. People that did was like so excited about it, psyched, whatever, and then coming up to it, the numbers just started dwindling down more and more and more. And then on the day of the shoot, it rained, so I thought about canceling it. But instead, we decided to shoot and get as much as we could out of the day before it got really bad. And we were able to get all the shoot and stuff. But the problem is that, like, everything that I made from that collection it was made for runway models. It wasn't made for everyday people. It's not like a base size that I have, and then you pick your size, and then they'll ship you your size or whatever. Also, some people don't know how to take their measurements. I've dealt with custom orders locally before I even had an Etsy shop, and people like will not go to a professional to get their measurements taken, or they won't take them right or something, and then you make the thing in the size that they told you to, and then they start having problems with it, and there's a lot of back and forth. And that's a hassle to do locally, but I couldn't imagine having to do something like that back and forth for somebody that lives out of the state, let alone somebody that's out of the country. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to balance all of that because it's hard, and I just don't want it to be such a hassle. So that's pretty much what I've been up to, and I just like haven't posted much on social media because I don't want to post selfies every day on Instagram, and I don't want to post videos on YouTube every day or every week if I don't really have anything to say, if I don't have anything to post, if I don't have anything to share that's valid to people, or like anything. Like, I just don't want to post things just to post them just because of the demand for people to just post more and more stuff. I really just wanted to disconnect and focus on other things in my personal life that doesn't have anything to do with the internet, and starting to get into the habit of like not posting things on the internet just because. And like if I do something, it should just be just for me and my own enjoyment. And if I choose to share with other people, that's great. But it shouldn't just be like my whole life revolved around social media. I got like requests to like do a mean comments video, but the only mean comments I get are like, they're not funny, they're not cute, they're not fun, there are racial slurs, there are elitists, there are people who are telling me, oh, you can't be goth because you're black, oh, you're not doing it right, oh, they're not goth enough because you don't have all these expensive goth clothes, or you're not really goth because of whatever thing that they just like made up. And I don't know, I just like don't. And most of the times you guys don't see it because as soon as I see it, I delete them, I report them, and I block them, so they're not allowed to keep doing this again and again. Or a lot of the so-called mean comments are just like, they're elitist, they're racist, they're sexist, they're gross, and they're not fun. They're not funny at all. Like, I don't feel like, I don't want to share like all the negativity. And I did post like a few negative things, like racism would not be tolerated, like a few weeks ago, because somebody commented on my YouTube video calling me an N-word, saying like, oh, I can't be goth because I'm black, and whatever. It was like such an idiotic post. I just don't feel like digging dive deep into it. I just post on social media, like say like, if you post stuff like this on my channel, nobody's gonna see it because I'm gonna delete it, I'm gonna block, I'm gonna report you. So don't think about it. But yeah, I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, and I hope it's not too long for you guys. That's just basic catch up and get ready with me video. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. In case you're wondering about my voice, my throat does feel a bit sore, so I'm drinking like lots of water and tea and stuff. So if you notice like my voice is kind of like up and down or whatever, that's it. I have the mic as close to me as I possibly can, and it's up to the loudest volume. So I'm sorry if you guys have issues hearing me, but like I did like have the mic like this freaking close to me. I'm not sure if you can see it in the shot. I don't think so, but yeah, it's like a foot away from me. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share if you want, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye.